In order to apply for your Denmark Schengen visa, first you need to fill in your cover letter online. So what we're going to do is we come here on Google and we are going to search for Denmark visa application, and then we click enter. It brings us to this page, um.dk, and the first it says apply visa. We click on that and it will bring us to the home page of the Denmark embassy, and then on the far left it says Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Denmark. In the middle it says welcome to applyvisa.um.dk, and on the first line written in red, important, please check processing time before you apply. So let's click read more and see what is written. It says, before submitting your online visa application on this website, please check the Visa Application Center VFS website for available appointment slots. Due to fluctuating numbers of applications, you may sometimes have to wait several weeks for an appointment. So what they all means is before you apply, you just have to go first to the VFS website, check if you can get an appointment slot before you start your processing application. I have already done that and I've already booked my appointment and I've gathered all my documents. So this is the last document that left for me to do, that's the cover letter. Okay, on the second paragraph it says processing time in visa cases. Before submitting your online visa application, you are also advised to check current visa processing time at the website of the Danish embassy in the country you are applying from. And blah blah blah, they have explained that. Yeah, so let's just move on to the next. And if we go back, it says payments and receipts or cover letter problems. We click on it. Here they have given the explanatory about the payments, about the problems you encounter and how to go by it. Okay, so let's just go back and then start our visa application. If we scroll down, you can see they have listed some questions there, who can apply, and if you click on the drop down, you can see all the questions. And guys, it's very important you read as much as possible to get a better understanding. But let's just click apply for visa. So we click on it, it brings us to this page. If you are a new member, you will register as a new registered user. You click on the consents and then next it will lead you to where you can sign up and register. But since I am already an existing member, I'm just going to click login and put in my details. Okay, so now I'm logged in. On the right side you see my name, Patricia Bredtoft, and on the left it says apply for visa. But before we click on that, let's click my applications. Here it will show the previous individual application if you have already done any application before or it's on draft, but it's deleted after 6 months automatically. Okay, so we click apply for visa, and here it looks like, are you applying for individual or group? In this case I'm applying for as an individual myself, so I'll click on apply for individual visa. So it brings us here, it says where are you submitting the application, and it reads please select the location below where you will hand in your application document and have your biometrics recorded after you have registered your application online. Important, make sure to check that the Visa Application Center VFS is open before going to the Visa Application Center. Visit the website for more information. Yeah, so you can click there. I will hand in my application at this location, Accra. So I'm gonna select that, and below it says document and biometric. When you have finished registering your application online, the next step is to hand in your application document and supply your biometrics. The embassy or consulate website has information on where you can hand in documents and have your biometric recorded, blah blah blah. Okay, so let's just move on, guys. It says I am over 18 years of age. Yes, I click, and on the top is written individual application. So all these long messages you see, some rules and things you need to abide, and all that. So let's just scroll down. Okay, so when you scroll down, it says I have read this information and agree. Yes, next, and then it will bring us here, personal information. So here we're going to fill all the forms. In order not to make the video too long, I'm gonna make the screen hazy because it's more private information and all that, but I can pinpoint some of the things here. The personal information is your date of birth, your surname, your full name, place of birth, nationality, gender, civil status, if you are married, single, divorced, widow, and all that. So after personal information, we click next, and then it brings us to home address and contact information. So here we are going to fill in our address, postal code, city, country, your email address. Next, it says, do you have a parental authority or legal guardian? Here, in case of a minor. So I'm gonna click no, and then move to next. So next, it says, are you related to an EU, EEA, or CH citizen or a UK national who is withdrawal agreement beneficiary? If it's yes, we click yes. I'm just gonna click no. So next, it says current occupation. Do you work? If it's yes, you click. If it's no, no. In my case, it's yes. So here we are going to fill in the current occupation. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill in the current occupation, the company name, details, phone numbers, and all that. So next page, it says travel documents. Here we're gonna fill in the type of travel document we are holding, the passport number, issue country, date of issue, and all that. On the next page, it says, do you currently live or reside in a country other than the country of your current nationality? So yes. And then it says, do you have permission to return to the country you are currently residing? If it's yes, then you have to put in your resident permit and all that. Okay, so I'm gonna click no, and then we click next, and it brings us to the next page. It said, have you had your fingerprints collected before for the purpose of applying for a Schengen visa? If it's no, you click. Mine is yes. And date unknown. Yes, choose date. So I'm just gonna write yes and then put in the date, and from there I'm gonna click next. Here it says current travel plan. Member state of main destination is Denmark. I'll select that. Secondly, it says other member states of destination if applicable. I'll be traveling to Sweden or Norway in the future, but I'm just gonna select Sweden. And then I'll move on to the next. It says purpose of the journey is business. I'm applying for business visa. On the next, it says other purposes of journey if applicable. Yes, I'll select tourism, visiting of families and friends. And here on the last, it says additional information on purpose of stay. So here I'm just gonna write meeting with our CEO for upcoming projects we are yet to manufacture in Ghana. So I'll just leave a small note over there. So you can also add additional information just briefly about what your travel is about. Next, still under the current travel plan, it says number of entries. If it's 1, 2, multiple, mine is multiple because I'll be traveling back and forth. I'm gonna select that. So I'm gonna put in the intended dates of arrival and departure from the Schengen area, and it's also asking which Schengen country will you enter first, and that's going to be Netherlands. So I'll click that and move on to the next page. Next, it says entry permit for final country of destination applicable if you are only transiting through the Schengen state. Do you have an entry permit for the final country of destination? If it's yes, you click. Mine is no, so I'm going to click no and then move to next. Here it says, has someone invited you to the Schengen area? Yes, my company is inviting me, so I'm gonna click that, and then below here I'm gonna put in the company details. I'm gonna fill it so it doesn't get too long video, and it's very important with all this host information. You are sure you make it right and don't mess it up, because they are going to call and verify about all this information you have put in about you and the company and all that. So you should be very careful when you are filling this part. Here it says cost of traveling and living. The cost of traveling and living can be covered by the applicant and or by the sponsor. The travel and living cost of this trip is covered by, I have clicked by applicant himself or herself, because I'll be taking care of myself too, and the means is by credit cards and cash, and the company also is taking care of me. So I'm gonna select for the company parts prepaid transports. Okay, so we're gonna click next, and it says, do you have an invitation made online by your host? Here is no, so I'm gonna click no and then move on to. Okay, so guys, now you can see we are done with the visa application, the cover letter, because up is written summary. That means the total summary of what we have just filled. Okay, on top it says note, you have chosen to hand in your application at Accra. If this is not correct, please change location. So it's very important you choose a location whereby you'll be submitting your document. Okay, so if you scroll down and up, you can click by each and everyone and go through what you have filled. Okay, so we click on payment and it brings us here payment and finish. That means we are soon done, guys. It reads, most applicants must pay a fee to complete the online application flow, and it costs 80 euros for a standard. That is around 1,000 Ghana cedis or 86 US dollars, of course, depending on the rate. So yeah, let's scroll down and click go to payments. So we click on that and it will bring us here, and they have listed the conditions. So we just click pay. It will bring us to this page, the payment platform. In the beginning, when they invented this online application payment, you could pay with mobile money and all that, but now it looks like they have taken it out since the last time I applied. At least that's what I remember. But anyway, I'm gonna put in my card details, and the amount in Danish krona is 596. So here I'm going to put in the security code sent to my phone SMS in here in the box, and then I'm gonna click submit, and you can see payment successful, and hooray, your application has been registered. Okay, so let's go down, let's click print cover letter, and let's see how it looks like. So guys, this is how the Danish Schengen visa application cover letter looks like. They are like 4 pages. So if you scroll down, you can see all the details and all that. I make it blurry so that people doesn't see, because there's more confidential and private stuff. So I don't want to showcase that here. But yeah, that was it. You can see that we are done. So I'll just print it out and sign and write the date. Okay, so when we come back to the main page and click receipts, the payment receipt, this is how it looks like. I paid 80 euros. So guys, that was it. This is how to fill in the Denmark Schengen visa application cover letter online. Thank you.